I just read a dope article about Prague, and it's a subject I wanted to talk about for a little while. Actually, I talk about it a lot, over tourism. But this article was dope because it highlighted probably the European poster child for over tourism. Prague is a city in the height. I want to say it was like 2019, 2018. They had the most visitors that they had ever had. It was like 9 million people visited. And that's a city half the size of Rome, comparable to Rome. Like, that's the number of tourists that tends to go to Rome every year. So imagine all the tourists that go to Rome goes to a city half its size. That's what it's like to be in Prague. And I remember I had this video, the video that you're going to see after this, on Instagram stories where I was running around basically making fun of the city center and why I never go there. A lot of people don't know I actually lived in Prague. I kept it kind of a DL thing because at the time, the woman I was dating did not like my social media life at all. She wanted no parts of all of this. Like, I don't think I even have a video of her posted anywhere on the internet. But whenever I was in Prague, that's where I was. I was with her. And I would be there for weeks at a time. And it gave me opportunity, by living with a local, dating a local. I was never in the city center anymore. I was never around Old Town Square anymore unless I was going there to shoot something, meeting up with somebody, an event for something. And so I found this part of Prague that a lot of locals talk about. And pretty much everything outside of the city center of that city is amazing. Tourists just never see it because a lot of people are only there for you're there for a stag weekend where everything is basically in the center, or they're on like a package tour, which everything is on the city center by the water because that's where the ships dock and that's where the hotels tend to be. Not to mention where all the pub crawls start, city center, right? So the article, and I'm going to link it below. I'm going to link it down below. It's on CNN. If you Google CNN Prague, like now, it's probably like the top article because it came out like 3 or 4 days ago. The piece is talking about how the city has returned to locals. Like, you go to the city center now and you actually see locals there. My ex almost never went to the city center unless it was me. And I'm also going to post up when me and her went to the World Press Photo Award exhibition that was in the city center. And because we were down there, I just know the chaos was like, you guys have to see this, right? Because people talk about the crazy crowds down there, but I had to actually capture it, between the city center and Charles Bridge. But now apparently everybody's back dining al fresco on the square. It was one of those things where, and you see this also in Krakow. Krakow city center, you see it. Budapest it's terrible for this. You've seen in Barcelona where they basically rose up against everything tourism for a little while. Venice is a great example. Southeast Asia is full of cities like this where tourism has taken over. Siem Reap, great example. Now with COVID-19 that has, in full force is dying down. We're in our second high season coming up of COVID. The tourists just aren't there. So these places have to start catering and focusing on locals again. The problem for Prague was everything in the city center shifted to tourists. The tacky souvenir shops, the scam artists, the rip-off ATMs. You had one of the most beautiful city centers in the world with a Hard Rock Cafe and Starbucks and McDonald's on it, right? That's not what people were traveling there for, but it was there, and those people making the money, they profited a lot from that. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys see this video. Enough of me rambling on. It's a fantastic article, and it perfectly sums up what I think a lot of cities should be doing by literally walking away from tourists, just walking away from the money. And a lot of people talk about their pushback to a lot of the over-tourism argument is, we're helping the local economy. In a lot of cases, no, you're not. Because a lot of the people who own these establishments in these squares, these tourist sites, they are not locals. Sinukville, Cambodia, it's fucking Chinese. It's all that money goes to China. It's baffling to me that people believe this. Those ATMs charging those crazy fees in the city center of Prague, they're not there. They're in Germany. The Hard Rock, do you think the Hard Rock Cafe is Czech owned? You think Starbucks is Czech owned? No. So, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and take a quick look at this video. Leave your comments below and talk to me. What do you guys think about over tourism? Do you think now's the time to kind of push back against it? Do you think we still need to be going to these different places? Should we go to alternative destinations? What are your solutions for over tourism? As usual, lead the world better than you found it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's see how many tours. Let's go into the Charles Bridge. Hey, it's a dog. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, oh, whoo, no, 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 no. You might jump out now. Huh? The architecture's still beautiful. Vivaldi. But you still gotta fight the crowds. Me too. Me too. Oh, look at Wheels over here. Get it, girl. Again. Oh. This is something. I got that much. Okay? I know you got all these damn people. I'll tell you. Let's get some legs. We got long legs for a reason. Alright, like a minute and what, 12 in, and I'm exhausted. I don't know. I don't know, kid. Let's go. What? No. No. Alright, I'm almost to the bridge. Not quite. I'm done. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it's like the zombie apocalypse. Good Lord, look at all these people. Oh, there's the flags. Oh. Jesus! Oh, no.